Yo, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that drone footage as the intro. That was me getting the Brother label printer E550W out the van, and that's what this video is going to be about. So Brother labels, they make the label printers. There's 3 different models, but the model we're focusing on today is the E550W, which is the top of the range one with the in-app capability and loads of other cool features. And obviously, as an electrician, you can use it on numerous applications. So from labeling your fuse boards, labeling your sockets, switches, even heat shrink you can use it on. So shrinking up your cables, putting a nice cable flag, symbols, there's loads of applications. Let's show you what's inside the box and what they're offering. Before we get into using the Brother label printer, I'll just briefly mention what comes in the box. The only 2 things in here which aren't part of the kit are the heat shrink tubes, which I've opted for as I think they're a bit of a must. Just handy little things to keep in here for another application of heat shrinking onto cables. I've already unboxed this. I'll roll some footage now in the top right corner up here of me unboxing it. I made a little short, so I'll just put that in the background so you know exactly how it come from the factory, but I'll give you a rundown of what's in here now. So obviously we've got the charging adapter, so you plug that into your mains and charge it up via the bottom, just there. And then we've got a wrist strap, which is really nice, and it's universal for both sides. You just thread it through whichever side you want. You've obviously got the actual Brother label printer itself, which is pretty straightforward. On the back, it comes with a battery, so I've put the battery in the back. Regarding the battery in the back, which I was talking about, I'll just show you how you access that now. So there's a panel at the top, you just push that button in, like so, and it pops off, and this is where you access your tapes to change the tapes. And then also the battery down here, you just push it in and it clicks in, which you would have seen in the reel up here. So that's all good. And then to put that back on, it just slides on like so. You just have to align the grooves and then just push it on and it clicks on like so. This kit comes with a 24mm yellow tape and then a 12mm white tape, which I've got in currently, as I'm gonna need that application on this job here. Let's have a little look what else is in the box. So in there is all the instructions and like an easy user guide. So I'll just grab that out and give you a brief overview of that. The rest of the packaging in there is all the manuals and warranty and stuff, which I don't really need as I've used these Brother label printers before with Nick. However, the 2 cool things which I did like was an easy user-friendly, as we all know, tradesmen don't really like reading. So this was real nice layout, if I can open it up, of super simple steps to how to do certain things. So for example, how to do a cable flag. Let's open that up. So to do a cable flag, you press cable flag, select the layout, and then select the size, diameter, text, and then just simply put your text in by typing it on the keyboard and then click print. So overall, I thought that was a super handy guide of just the generic basis of this printer. So obviously you got your cable wraps, cable flags, patch panels, punch down blocks, serialized barcodes, texts, logos, everything. And then this was the other cool little thing in there. So it's like a little measuring device. So this little measuring device is used for measuring your patch panels, and it gives you clear measurements of where what lands. So I don't know how well you can see that on the camera, but it's very clear, and it's a nice clear perspex thing. So when you're holding it up against the patch panel, you can clearly measure. Brother label printer itself, super simple, just press and hold the power button, turns on. It's pretty quick as well, pretty much instant. And then just a generic basis, if you just want to print a label and stick it on. So let's just print anything now. Let's just type my name quickly. So let's just type Adam and then literally click print, and then straight away you'll hear it printing and it comes out the top, cuts it for you, and all you've got to do is peel the sticky stuff and stick it on whatever you want. Nice and easy as that. You can change the size, change the font, you can change pretty much everything about this. Me and Nick have a bit of a running joke. I lost my mini version of these, and let's just say long-term borrow them off Nick, because Nick had a few pairs of these. So Nick, if you're watching this, these are officially mine now because they've got my name on them. Sorry about the flickering, I'll turn the camera around now, and this is where we're working in this cupboard, labeling up the hob, the cookers, and the grid switch. So we've got the hob and the cookers there, and then it runs back to an isolation switch. So we've got 3 45 amp vertical isolators, and then we've got a grid switch here, and we've got one that does a fridge, one that does a freezer, one that does a microwave, and then one that does the island power. So I need to designate which one's which, test it, and then label it up. Hence we are using the Brother label printer, printing off some nice sleek fancy labels that we sticked on the front so they know exactly what's what. Regarding the label printer, there's loads of different fonts you can choose from, and obviously the sizes all depends on what tape size you have in. Obviously the maximum that is. So then regarding the fonts, I printed off a few different variants. There's 14 max, and here's some of the samples. So I've printed off a few different ones, so you can see a few different other fonts. This is the desired font I'm going for. I'll just show you the labels. So they all come like this. So they come with like a crease already made, and you can like fold it in half a bit, pull the one side off, get that out of the way, and then that's not the sticky side, and then you can grab easily now the sticky side you want, pull that off, and then you've got it on your finger ready to stick on. So I'll just quickly stick that on. Easy as that, stuck on, nice stickiness, not coming off in a hurry. So that one's done, left cooker. Next we've got the hob, then we've got the right cooker. So I'll get all those labels stuck on universal, and everyone knows exactly what's what. And when I come to the fuse board, I'm changing this fuse board, its property, I can relabel it as left cooker, hob, and right cooker. Another really cool feature I'd like to mention about this Brother label printer is the in-app capability. So you can download on your phone, whether that be Google Play Store or the iPhone Apple Store, the Pro Label tool from Brother label printer. And it's just nice and simple, Bluetooth connections to your Brother label printer, and you can print the labels off your phone. So I'll show you the steps of setting this up with me now, as I need to do this. I've just come to set up the internet connection. So obviously you've got the Wi-Fi button down there, which you can press and hold, and it enables the Wi-Fi, so then you can search and find it on your phone. But before we do that and connect it to the app, I'm just going to show you. So if you click menu and then go in WLAN, click OK. And then there's network mode, network settings, so obviously you can change all that. And we want to go in the settings and then click direct mode. And then you can actually, pops up with the model number and everything like that. So you can change that to say Adam's Brother label printer, and then you'll be able to know exactly that it's your label printer you're connecting to. Obviously once you're connected once, it'll stay connected. It'll just be a case of on your phone clicking connect. I've not changed my name yet, but I'll just show you. So I've clicked the Wi-Fi button, and then the Wi-Fi symbol in the bottom right hand corner has been flashing. And then if I go on my settings here on my iPhone, it's popped up direct BRPT E550W. So obviously that's the correct one. I just need to have a look, see what the password is, type that in and connect. But before I do that, I'm going to change mine so it says Adam's Brother label printer, and set the password to my own custom password. So to change the password, it's the same exact process. Menu, WLAN, network setting, OK, direct mode, change that, and then click OK again. Pops up with password, type in your password, and then click OK again, and it'll just confirm that. There we have it. I've just set up my new name and password. So on here it's popped up with Brother label printer, direct Adam's label printer, because obviously I'm connecting it to it direct. So I'll just quickly input my password and connect that up. There we have it. I'm on the app now. I'm just covering the IP address, but it's recognized my printer now, so I can click that, and then I'll show you the next stage. But I don't want to leak the IP address of my Brother label printer. I've just clicked the next step, and we're onto this page, which is the landing page. So obviously it's super simple. Obviously you just pick what you want to print. Obviously heat shrink, obviously you'd have to change the tape in the back, or if you want different coloured tapes, you'd have to change the tape in the back. But it's a 2-second easy job. But yeah, on here it's nice and easy laid out. So let's go with cable flag and show one of those off. So let's have a little look. We just want a normal cable flag like so. You can got all the measurements and the spacings. So to edit the text, just simply double click it, and then it pops up with a text box, and then we can change that to, let's say, cable outside. So that's the cable going to the outside, for instance, and then it'll duplicate it across onto the other side, because obviously you're going to be sticking on the same cable. So we want 12mm, because we've got the 12mm tape in. The size is fine, I'm happy with that. So then we can click print on here. Yep, definitely that same printer. Oh, I've just leaked my IP address. That'll be right. Click print, and then it starts printing. Looped it around, so it comes with like a dotted line, so you know exactly where to fold it, and then you'd slide that over your cable normally, and then wrap it around your cable. So wrap it around your cable, and then that's stuck on. That's them all labelled. We've got the left cooker labelled, the hob, the right cooker, we've got island, fridge, microwave and freezer, and I'll demonstrate now. That works really well, and it's clearly identified. So let's open up the fridge, and let's turn that one off. So it's that one there. Turn that off, and it's straight off. Turn it back on, and it should come back on in a second. They just normally take a second to boot back up. So that's one way of doing it. I've done it like that. Some of you may be wondering now why I've not done a whole grid as such for the 4, so they're all on one label. and that's because I want them to match the ones below. We're back in the van. I've packed the van up, and overall using the Brother E550W today has been super useful. I've actually just turned back up at home and some other new tapes have turned up, so I'll just show them off. Sorry about that, I thought I'd come inside and show you the other 2 tapes which are turned up, as the wind and the weather outside is torrential, so all you can hear is whoosh, and it's horrible. So I thought I'd come in the dining room and show you those new tapes which have arrived today. These are the 2 new tapes. We've got the 18mm black on white tape, and we've got the 24mm, which is also black on white tape, but it's also the security one. So this, in essence, is the same as that one. However, that's 12mm, so you're only allowed a maximum font size of 12mm, whereas that one allows up to 18mm, hence the different sizings. So then this one, for example, is 24mm, so you can have up to the font size of 24mm. And obviously that one's on yellow, so you can see the cassette size differences between the 24mm and the 12mm. And then obviously the heat shrink, both of them are 9mm, but one's yellow and one's white, because that's what predominantly I'm only going to be heat shrinking on your Cat6 cables, which that is more than ample of. Just put in those 4 additional tapes to the side. Obviously this kit came with the 12mm black on white and the 24mm yellow and black, which is more than ample for your normal day-to-day use, or even DIYers who are looking to buy this kit just to improve your DIY work. It's always nice to come to some work where someone's correctly identified and labeled cables, or just anything in general for the next person who's going to be there. Fingers crossed it'll be yourselves. So in essence, using this Brother E550W today has been super useful and give the client a nice finish on that amazing job. Big thanks to Brother for sending this out with the various different tapes to show off to you guys. Obviously this is a bit of a promotion, however I hand on heart believe that this does transfer on the job, not only for electricians but all the trades. It just gives it that extra little touch. So yeah, definitely go and check it out. There'll be links below to where you can pick one of these up and obviously get a good deal, so go check it out. Once again, thanks Brother, and thanks for watching this. Catch you on the next one. Bye.